have a little surprise planned for all of you to thank you for fighting Team Flare and saving Kalos. Why would you tell me that? Why would you spoil the surprise for us? That's not how surprises work. That's kind of like the guy who walks into their surprise party and everyone goes, surprise! And then the dude just like, I already knew. I swear I'm not speaking from personal experience on that one. I've never actually had a surprise party thrown for me in my life. I'm really sad about that, but if any of my friends are watching right now, please throw me a surprise party. Which in turn, that would actually ruin the surprise of a surprise party if I ask for you to throw me a surprise party. Oh my goodness, this episode's all over the place, man. Welcome to episode 38.
Got me thinking that you and I look good tonight. If you're looking for some company, let me know and smile.
Hey everybody, KingCorphish here, and welcome on back to episode 38 of our Pokemon X Wonderlocke. If you missed the last episode, I am telling you right now, it was a very, very, very eventful episode, and I promise you do not want to miss it because we literally experienced the climax of the story. We encountered the legendary Pokemon Xerneas, and we Wonder Traded it off. I'm not going to say for what. Go back to the previous episode if you didn't catch it. We also battled Lysander in his final form with his fully Mega Evolution team. Not fully, like obviously not all of his Pokemon were Mega Evolved, but you guys know what I mean. It was his full potential power team. It was crazy. Seriously, go check it out. We had a lot of just nervousness and everything as far as potential deaths and close calls. It was just a really, really, really intense episode. I highly recommend you go check it out if you have not already, but if you have already seen it and you're ready to catch up with today's episode, let's hop into this and start things off with a nice and powerful team recap after our team went through all of the treacheries of the Team Flare. Oh, I'm talking about it like it's a freaking anime. Anyways, first things first, I'm the realist. We've got Crobat here, the MVP of the squad, carrying the whole team on his wings, rocking out at level 66 with the Poison and Flying typing, the Inner Focus ability, and the moveset of Air Slash, Confuse Ray, Fly, and Poison Fang. Next up, we have Florges here, rocking out at level 56 with the Fairy typing, the Flower Veil ability, which prevents the lowering of allies' Grass-type Pokemon stats. That's really dumb. I don't like that ability at all. Can we change that, please? Pass. And the moveset of Tackle, Petal Blizzard, Dazzling Gleam, and Magical Leaf. Next up, we have Dustox, the starter from this series that you guys did not choose because we didn't do a Choose My Starter for this project because it is a Wonderlocke. That's not how those are done, but we have Dustox here. He's been here since day one, episode 1, the very beginning, rocking out at level 62 with the Bug and Poison typing, the Shield Dust ability, and the moveset of Moonlight, Bug Buzz, Toxic, and Psybeam. Next up, we have Furfur, the low-key MVP of the squad, rocking out at level 63 with the normal typing, the Fur Coat ability, and the moveset of Return, Retaliate, Sucker Punch, and Bite. Next up, we have Talonflame here, the brand new fully evolved Talonflame. He evolved in the last episode. Again, if you guys missed it, the last episode was a super eventful one. Definitely recommend you guys go peep it if you have not. But Talonflame here, rocking at level 35 with the Fire and Flying typing, the Flame Body ability, and the moveset of Roost, Ember, Quick Attack, and Peck. And last but not least, we have Sandslash here, rocking out at level 35 as well with the Ground typing, the Sand Veil ability, and the moveset of Slash Gyro Ball. Brand new move. We got it in the last episode. Again, go check it out if you have not already. Magnitude and Sand Tomb. And I haven't said it yet in this video, but screw it. I'm going to say it now. If you guys have not hit the like button on this video, please do that right now. Let's shoot for 150 likes. I have no clue if we're going to even hit 150, but if we do, I would be a very happy Ryan. All right. With all that being said, as I said in the last episode, we took on Lysander, we took on the legendary Pokemon, we Wonder-Traded it, and all of that fun stuff. We went through the whole climax of the game, and now what we're going to do is we're going to fly on back to Anastar City and basically just continue our journey after that Team Flare detour went down, okay? Because I believe if we go over to Anastar City and then we start continuing to the east, we will run into either a bridge, rival battle, a Sycamore battle, something. I have not played Pokemon X and Y in years at this point. I'll keep it real with you guys. I really don't entirely remember what goes on in this game, but I think I have an idea. Like, I know there's a forest, 8th gym, Elite Four, Victory Road, all that fun stuff. Hey, it's Sycamore! Do you have a minute? Even if I don't have a minute, I don't think you would care at all, Sycamore. All right, I'll keep it real. I feel like you're going to say whatever you want to say anyways. I'd like to talk to you face to face. Let's meet in Couriway Town. That is the next thing that we're going to be doing, is going to be the Sycamore battle, which is going to be super exciting. Can you guys tell how hyped up that I am to record this video? I don't know why, I don't know how, but I just got a lot of energy just out of nowhere. It just kind of happens whenever you hit the start record button or whenever you hit the start stream button. I don't know what it is, but I just get this sudden burst of energy. I don't know. I just love making content, in case you guys haven't been able to tell now. Anyways, let's go pick up this item, and it's a hyper potion. Shout out to the group, the hyper potions, by the way. If you don't know who they are, it is a branch off of Monster Cat, which is an EDM group that typically does music for content creators and streamers. By the way, row 18, this is a brand new encounter. It doesn't matter what it is, but it is a Horde of Durants. Can I do like a Horde clause? I just don't want to deal with the Durants, all right? They're all level 23 anyways. I'm running. I don't care. I don't care. See, do you guys see how long it took just to run away? It takes the 3DS forever to actually withstand all of the Horde encounters. Like, it's a very intensive thing. And we have a Batadoo. Aren't Pokemon moves just the coolest? I really wish I could use them. I don't know why I gave her an evil villain voice. That was so weird. Battle Girl Justine, how about you just get out of here? That was a Frank joke. I feel terrible. I literally just made probably the biggest Frank joke that I could have ever made. Oh my God. If you're watching to this point of the episode, take a clip of this and tweet it to @AsteroidVideos, because oh my God, I apologize. That was probably the biggest Frank joke that could have ever been made ever. To be real, to keep it really real with you guys, if I'm going to be 151 with you guys, okay? Mienshao is going to go for bounce. We can live one of those. Yeah, no, it's really not going to do a lot of damage at all, but we got paralyzed. That is all sorts of annoying. But if we go for one more air slash, we should be able to take it out. That is just annoying. Like, it's not bad. It's not detrimental by any means. But the fact that we're paralyzed lowered our speed, which meant that Mienshao went first with bounce, which means we have to take another turn to potentially get to hit this thing in case we get paralyzed. Or we miss! Oh my God, this is annoying. And now we're going to go through the whole cycle again. The Mienshao is going to go for bounce, and we have to wait a whole nother turn to possibly get to hit it again. This is so annoying. All right, Mienshao, are you going to hit us? That's a big old yes. Now, Crobat, just connect. Just make contact. There! Oh my God, that did not need to be that complicated. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely ridiculous. Pokemon memes are just so cool. Yeah, you and your bounce, get out of here. How about you bounce to your grave? Got him. That was a little bit of a distasteful joke. I'm very sorry about that, all right? I apologize. I do not want Battle Girl Justine to go to her grave. I just want her to unteach bounce from her freaking Mienfoo. That is annoying. Or wait, was it Mienfoo or was it Mienshao? Is it bad that I already don't remember what Pokemon she used? Mienfoo is the pre-evolution, and Mienshao is the evolution. Like, I know that, but what Pokemon did she use? I think it was Mienshao. I'm good at this, I swear. Pokemon is my job. So anyways, I really want to thank all of you guys for the support on the previous episode of Pokemon X. Not even just the previous episode, just the series in general, because clearly I know it's been going on for a hot minute. We're on freaking episode 38. I've never had a project go on this long before. It is a massive series, I know, and I'm very sorry for the length of it. But at the same time, like, we make progress in every episode. Pokemon X and Y is just a long game. There's just not any speed up button. That has to be a big one. That has to be a big factor as of why this series has been going on for so long. You're going to send out a Stunfisk. Okay, well, you are a ground and electric type Pokemon, which literally counters both types that Crobat has, which is poison and flying. So let's go on out to, I really don't have an answer for a ground electric type, so Florges it is! What's even super effective on Stunfisk? Would it be ground, or does ground resist ground? Would it be water, or does electric resist water? Stunfisk confuses me. It just looks like a little pancake. It He just looks like a little pancake. Like, thinking about it, it looks like something that got ran over by a semi-truck, to be honest, okay? Let's go for a Dazzling Gleam, and hopefully this should be able to kill it. I know it's not super effective or anything, but it is Stab. That did, like, a third. And it's going to go for Revenge. Doesn't that do, like, double the damage of whatever we did to it? Okay, well, Revenge didn't do a lot of damage to us, so I guess we're fine. It's not very effective on Florges. I did not know that one. In case you guys don't know at this point when it comes to all of these Pokemon X episodes, I really don't know my typings, particularly with the Fairy type. Everything else, I don't think I'm awful at. But particularly with the fairy typing, I really don't know the types that well. Just the newer gens, 6th and 7th gen, I'm not as familiar with 5th and below. Because in all honesty, once I hit about 6th gen, that was when I was in middle school. I was 12, 13 years old, something like that. So that was kind of when I slowly turned from just a gamer playing Pokemon games into a content creator. And when it comes to content creation, you have a lot more things to focus on than the actual game, as weird as it sounds. And I'm not speaking for all content creators. I'm more so speaking from my perspective of it, or just my experience with it. As you guys know, there's a lot of content creators out there who are very, very, very good at Pokemon. I am not one of them. It's a cracked boulder. It's not a boulder. It's a rock. Oh my goodness. So, did we already make it to Couriway Town? Oh my god, that route was so tiny. That route was so tiny. I was so ready to go on a little bit of a segment. Like, when I went to Michigan back at the beginning of July, I got to hang out with Keyshawn for, like, a few days. It was, like, 5. Oh, my God, I love that man so dang much. You guys already know. All right? And he made that meme. It was on my Snapchat story. You should follow me on Snapchat, by the way, at KingCorphish, for just fun behind-the-scenes memes and shenanigans that goes down, right? And it was just a video of Keyshawn, and we were in the woods because we were in up north Michigan, and it's just him looking at the camera and going, "It's not a boulder. It's a rock." Oh my goodness, I absolutely love that, man. Shout out to Keyshawn. If you guys don't know who that is, it is the man, the myth, the legend himself behind the mastermind, Ham and Cheese. Now available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music, and all other digital retailers. Or Milk and Cookies, the modern day Christmas classic, also available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Apple Music, and all other digital retailers. Hello. Is Sycamore about to show up? Are we about to fight my boy Sycamore? Oh, I think it's time. I have to apologize to you about Lysander. I'm very sorry for the trouble he caused. I stuttered and I'm annoyed with that. Gosh darn it. Keep it a PG for you, YouTube. Are you happy? Thank you for the censorship. And I'd also like to thank you. I'm sincerely grateful for what you did for all the Pokemon around this world. And by stopping Team Flare, you also saved Lysander. Didn't Lysander die? Didn't he blow himself up in his bunker in the last episode? I always knew that he desired a beautiful world. And maybe someday the population of people in Pokemon will actually increase to where resources become very scarce. If someone acts out of greed in such a world, surely some time will go without. If all living things keep acting that way, there will be nothing left at all in the end. Why, there won't even be anything left to steal, will there? What I really wanted was for him to put aside his ego and lead everything to greater heights. I never had this discussion with him, though, so I'm partially responsible for this. Well, enough of that. Ryan, I want you and your Pokemon to take everything you learned from your journey and hit me with your very best shot. I don't know why. I don't know where that super chill Sycamore voice came from, but I'm not mad about that. Also, that's a big old thumbnail picture because I have a feeling this is the most exciting thing that's happening in today's episode is just the Sycamore battle. He has the 3 Kanto starter Pokemon, which is so cool because he actually gives us one of the Kanto starter Pokemon way back in like episode 4 of this project. Holy crap, I cannot believe that this series has been going on for as long as it has, because I gotta keep it real with you guys. It hasn't really felt like it's been going on for 4.5 months. Oh my god, that's so crazy to just say out loud, 4.5 months. Because, I mean, like, if I'm gonna be honest, just saying this, time, I don't know if it's been like this for you guys by any means. Let me know down in the comments. This will be one of my unofficial question of the days, one of the ones that aren't on the layout that I just like to ask mid-episode, right? I don't know if it's like this for you guys or not, but time for me, especially as of lately, has been going by so freaking fast. I don't know, again, if that's just a me thing or if it's like that for a lot of people, but it really feels like, I don't even know when it became June, let alone now we are at the beginning of August. July's already gone through, right? It's been a month since the 4th of July, almost. Today is actually August 2nd, breaking the 4th wall on the day that I'm recording this video. But it's been nearly a month since the 4th of July, which is ridiculous because it just doesn't feel like it. I don't know where the time's gone. Frank has lived here for like a month and a half now, which it feels like he's brand new into the house. It feels like he just got here. It feels like he just moved in. Dylan's 10-year sleep block has already come and gone. Like, I don't know what it is, but it really just feels like time has just really slipped up from underneath my fingers, I guess, if that makes sense. Again, I don't know where it's gone. It's already August. What? It feels like we haven't even, like, gotten into 2019 yet. I don't know what it is, but just something. I don't know. Feels like every single day, like, I'll be doing my day-to-day things, you know, working, streaming, editing, animating, recording, whatever it may be, right? And then I'll just look at the clock and be like, when did it become 10 p.m.? When did it get dark outside? Even though, actually, I'm going to break the fourth wall, as you know I love to do. Right now, it's currently 4:40 p.m. on August 2nd, 2019. Okay, so it's not dark out yet right now, but my point still stands. Like, there will be so many times throughout the day where I'll look out the door and I'll just be like, why is it dark out? When did it become nighttime? What happened? Oh, my goodness. Again, I don't know if you guys are like this by any means, and it may stem from, like, this is my first time ever living on my own. You know, I literally just moved out of my hometown of Michigan and around the Detroit area, fun facts. Like, I literally just graduated high school a year ago. I'm still very new to this whole adulting life independence thing. I got to keep it real with you guys on that one. All right? So, I don't know if it's by any means like that has a factor in it or what, but I don't know. It just seems like life's been going by so much faster. I know a lot of times, like, I've seen, like, posts like this all the time on, like, Twitter and stuff like that. But in a lot of cases, for people, when they were in high school, it seemed like time and life was going by way slower for them. As in, like, you're trapped in a classroom. You're stuck just kind of waiting to get out. You're not being kept super, super busy when you're in high school. There's a lot of downtime when it comes to it, right? And maybe that does play a factor in it for my case. Like, obviously, I've spent 18 years of my life in school, and now I'm just out. You know what I mean? So that might actually be it. I don't know. Now that I'm actually speaking out loud, I'm actually putting thought into it. That probably could be a big old factor into it. Like, when you're in school, at least from my experience, of course, I would always... Woo! That did a lot of damage. I didn't like that. Let's go for a hyper potion and let's heal Crobat back up the fall. Anyways. So from my experience of it when I was in high school, a lot of it was just kind of me sitting at my desk, particularly my senior year, okay? And I would just kind of be staring at the clock, hoping to get out, waiting to get out. I'd be thinking about content. What do I have to do when I get home? What do I have to record, edit, stream, animate, upload, whatever, all right? Does Dylan need me for Soul Link? Because, oh my god, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Soul Link, I swear, was my favorite Soul Link yet, I gotta be honest. I don't know about best. Me and Dylan make some great content. I absolutely love working with that man, but it is definitely my favorite so far, for sentimental reasons, of course. Like, that is when the channel really started to kick up and I started to take it so much more seriously. That was really... I feel like the commentary was amazing. The banter between me and Dylan, we really, like... That's when me and him really got to know each other as, like, friends, and we kind of learned how to commentate together, and just that really took off. Even from the standpoint of, like, it was my senior years, when senior year was wrapping up. It was always a sentimental time period, you know, getting to deal with graduation and friends and grad parties, a lot of that kind of fun stuff. Live streams, I had a Dragon Ball with Keyshawn, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon co-op with Frank, as well as solo stuff. Animation commissions, editing. I don't know. There was just a lot, man. I don't know what it was about that time period, but I look back on it so dang fondly. I hung out with my best friends just about every single day. I had drumline all the time. I don't know. I look back on it very fondly, of course, but it feels like time moved by way slower back then compared to now. Again, I don't know when the heck it became August, but it is August 2019 now. That's ridiculous, right? And that might just be like when I was in high school. I was trapped in a building and I was just kind of waiting to get out, and time just felt so slow because I was so bored. Whereas now that I'm out of high school, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, okay, what do I have to work on today? And I literally just work nonstop until I go to sleep. And that typically means that I'm staying busy, which means that time goes by faster. Like, I could even, like, I'm talking about this in a very big picture, obviously, but I could narrow it way down to a very smaller picture. Like, we could really zoom in on today specifically. I don't know when the heck it became 4:44 p.m., but I guess it is already. I woke up today at like 10 in the morning. I don't know where my day is gone. I've worked on a lot of stuff today, obviously. But when did it become 4:44 p.m.? Like, that's a little bit ridiculous. I haven't even eaten today, all right? Just because I've just kind of kept my mind busy. I've just been working on a lot of stuff, and a lot of times when I get very busy throughout the day, I just kind of forget to eat because that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about my task at hand. Like right now, Pokemon X, literally right now, I want to record another episode of this right after this one. I want to record at least 2 in this session just to try to get a little bit ahead. So I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking out loud. Hopefully you guys like this. That's basically what the Pokemon X Wonderlocke is at this point. It's just me thinking out loud, rambling into a microphone. It's pretty podcasty at this point. It's not like the game plays a huge role in this series, even though, in all honesty, it is pretty gameplay focused. I don't know. I just really like the series. Hopefully, do you guys like the series? If you're watching at this point of the episode, comment down below. And also, just give me feedback on what I'm talking about right now, what I'm commentating about right now. Just, you guys know I love reading the comments on every single video that I post, whether it's my channel or even on other people's channels that I'm a part of. I just love reading comments. That is one of my favorite parts about YouTube, is the communal aspect of it, of hearing your guys' feedback, your thoughts, opinions, commentary, topics, whatever it may be, questions, or just everything. I love reading comments, so please leave a comment because I love that. My mic fell. Dang it. The strength you found is simply marvelous, and you truly love and trust your Pokemon. Ryan, I Trevor of a mine hidden in this town. If you'd like, try to find it. Well, I'll be off then. I have many preparations I must attend to. I have a little surprise planned for all of you to thank you for fighting Team Flare and saving Kalos. Why would you tell me that? Why would you spoil the surprise for us? That's not how surprises work. That's kind of like the guy who walks into their surprise party and everyone goes, surprise! And then the dude just like, I already knew. I swear I'm not speaking from personal experience on that one. I've never actually had a surprise party thrown for me in my life. I'm really sad about that, but if any of my friends are watching right now, please throw me a surprise party. Which, in turn, that would actually ruin the surprise of a surprise party if I ask for you to throw me a surprise party. Oh, my goodness. This episode's all over the place, man. Welcome to episode 38. Oh, man. So we just got done battling Sycamore, which means... did I heal? I think I did. I don't know if any of you guys who are watching right now, when you play Pokemon games, if you do this subconsciously, but I know I do whenever I play Pokemon games. A lot of times, I heal my Pokemon without even thinking about it. Like, after a big battle, I'll run back to the Pokemon Center, and I'll just make sure that Pokemon are healed up. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are like this or not. Am I supposed to surf on this? I'm so confused on how to progress. And this is an encounter! Yo, I gotta keep it real with you guys. Yo, it's a Quagsire. Shout out to Vinny, aka the Quagsire, and me and Dylan's Heart Gold and Soul Silver Soul Link, which I did talk about a little bit ago in this episode already. So let's go for an Air Slash. If it doesn't kill, we're 20 levels above in its stat. This will probably kill. And also, Crobat's a powerful Pokemon. Wow, you ate that up. Yo, bet? Bro, let's throw this Pokeball. Let's throw this Pokeball. Let's go. We don't have a lot of balls, actually, so hopefully this will work. So let me make sure to type out, by the way. In case you guys don't know how I do these episodes, I have a notepad document opened up on my other monitor while I record these, so that way I can type little notes for myself for when I go to edit these videos, right? And anything that I talk about in a specific video, I like to add in the end card at the end of this video. So I talked a lot about the Heart Gold and Soul Silver Soul Link in today's episode. I'm going to have that as an end card at the end of this video if you guys want to go check it out. Again, one of my favorite projects that I've ever done. I just love working with Dylan. I just love Dylan in general. Dylan is a fantastic human being, and I love that man. If you're watching at this point of the episode, can you just tweet to Dylan at United Hayes, Hayze, and just say, Dylan, I love you. Anyways, the balls aren't even shaking when I try to catch its Quagsire, so hopefully Poison Fang won't kill. There we go! Can we get a poison? Dang it, because I know that status infliction actually increases the opportunity of catching a Pokemon. But now you're at the low yellows. Maybe, just maybe a Premier Ball will work. We really only have one Premier Ball and one Nest Ball left. Like, I know we have those 10 Repeat Balls, but are Repeat Balls really going to work? I mean, we've never caught a Quagsire before, so I don't think that a Repeat Ball would be the best ball of attack in this scenario. And we just caught the Quagsire! Yo, bet! Let's go, boy! All right, and as you guys know, every single encounter that we get in this series, I always nickname it Yo Bet, so then that way, in case you guys get it over Wonder Trade, you know exactly where it came from. Sandslash is learning Sword Stance. That's crazy. Let's get rid of Sand Tomb. I don't think we actually need Sand Tomb. I know the residual damage is awesome. But Swords Dance, though, is ridiculous. We're going to get to raise up our physical attack, which means we could potentially set up, which we're probably not going to end up using Sand Slash anytime soon, but hopefully he'll be up to par by the time we get to the Elite Four, because that is when we're probably going to need our full team of 6 in our hand. So anyways, as I just said a second ago, I like to name all of the encounters that we receive in this series, yo bet. So then that way you know if you get a Yo Bet Pokemon over the Wonder Trade system, it came from your boy Ryan in this series. So let's go ahead and let's actually Wonder Trade off this Quagsire. Now, as weird as it sounds, my 3DS has this weird glitch where it doesn't like to connect to the Wi-Fi in my house. So I need to turn on a personal hotspot on my phone every single time that I record this series, so then that way I can Wonder Trade off the encounters. It's so weird, all right? So I kind of want to know, what do you guys think of Wonder Trading? What do you guys think of the Wonderlocke? Do you like this idea for a Nuzlocke type, a Nuzlocke variant? Would you like to see more Wonderlocks from me in the future? Again, I got to keep it real with you guys. It's not that I dislike this. I actually do have a fun freaking time recording this project. I really do love the Pokemon X Wonderlocke. But I do have to keep it real with you guys. I don't want to do one for a hot minute. All right, you guys already know what my next solo series is going to be. It's going to be the Pokemon... I stuttered, and I'm very sorry about that, but I'm not cutting anything out. I'm a transparent content creator, I swear. But the next solo series here on the channel is going to be the Pokemon Crystal Egglock, all right? But I got to keep it real with you guys. After that, we could do another Wonderlocke here on the channel. But I don't want to do one... Oh my god, my mic fell. I'm so sorry. Let's Wonder Trade off this Quagsire, by the way. I don't want to do another Wonderlocke here on the channel just yet after this X wraps up. I think I already know what game I want to do for my next Wonderlocke, by the way, which I am very excited about. But I don't think I want to do another Wonderlocke on the channel just yet until after the Crystal Egglock for sure. Just because this is a very long project, so I kind of want to break on Wonderlocks, to be honest. So, yeah, no, I am going to make that the question of the day. Let me type that out so that way when I go to edit this in post, then I'll know. Question of the day, Wonderlocke. I'll know what I mean. Yo, Joe is the person who's going to get this Quagsire. Shout out to Joe, my roommate, by the way, from college. Very, very, very talented person. He's actually marching the 5th bass drum on the Cavaliers drum line. That's dupes! Screw that Surskit! We got that in the previous episode in return for our Xerneas, and I'm mad about that. Oh my god, that's just annoying. That is just annoying. No, I don't even want Surskit. We will re-Wonder Trade that mother hecker. Look at me go. I'm keeping it PG. Dylan would be proud. Shout out to Dylan, by the way. Again, if you aren't subscribed to Dylan, aka United Gamer, please do it because he's a genuine person and he's just so talented. I love that man. Anyways, let's Wonder Trade off this Surskit because, oh my god, I do not want another Surskit. I will not stand to have another Surskit here on this series, okay? Screw Surskit. In the episode 7 of the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Soul Link, also a series that I did with Dylan. Dylan paid Frank $20 to kill my Surskit. And it still hurts. It still hurts. If you guys want to go check out that intro moment, it'll be in an end card at the end of this video. Manu, thank you so much for the Wonder Trade, my dude. Let me also make sure to type that out. There we go. So anyways, my roommate Joe, in case you guys don't know, back when I lived in the dorm, when I lived with Keyshawn and Joe at college, he is now a Centret. Wow. Oh my god. Wonder Trade kind of sucks. I gotta keep it real with you guys. All right. He's who I lived with when I went to Central Michigan, the college that I went to. I lived in a dorm with me, Keyshawn, and Joe. He was the third roommate, and all of us were on the marching band. We were all on the drum line. Shout out to Joe. Awesome person. Very nice guy. Love him. Okay. But now he's moved on, all right? Not only does he do college marching band, but he's moved on, and now he's doing DCI, which is professional competitive marching bands, a world-class competitive marching band, which is crazy. He tours around the U.S. now, and I'm so dang proud of him. He's part of the Cavaliers marching band, which I don't know how many of you guys watching this video are very familiar with marching bands, but shout out to him. He's marching bass 5, which is the biggest bass drum in that marching band. So freaking proud of him. I love him, and I respect him to death. So anyways, With all that being said, I'm going to wrap things up here because we're just about at the 30-minute mark. And also, I'm going to keep it transparent with you guys. I don't know where to go in the game, so I'm just going to wrap things up here. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching today's episode of the Pokemon X Wonderlocke. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next episode where we're going to be making some more progress in the game. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all then. Peace, peace.
I kind of hope you lose a Mon so Ryan can have a dance.
Listen, I don't want to do that to my boy, all right? I know he's been flaunting it. I know he's being extremely selfless.
I will PayPal you $20 right now if you send out his search kit and let it die. You don't have to tell him. You don't have to tell him. I will show it on camera. I will send you $20 to give him a dance.